Okay, guys, I'm assuming I'm live. I don't know shit. I don't know anymore. I guess. Wow. I thought you had to go on StreamYard or Yard Stream, whatever, StreamYard to do a chat, and it's like started here, but you guys were still started on YouTube. So now YouTube has their own thing or something where you. Man, I tell you what, I got to get in a loop. I didn't think you could go live on YouTube. I thought that you had to use that StreamYard crap, but maybe not. Are you guys like, oh Lord, no, I don't know. Are you guys there? My cat keeps messing with my monitor. What's up? The cat keeps rubbing up against my monitor. She just moves it, and it eventually goes. Rrr. Can you hear me, Eddie? Get Vaughn, somebody tell me. Can you? Still crooked. You guys know how OCD. I mean, I can't be having it. So now I got to figure out how to. Okay. So I got to figure out. So I'm just trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out how to do my, I got to get my second screen up because I always like to have two screens. But then again, I'm trying to figure out what the heck I'm doing. I am not in the loop anymore. Okay, good. You hear me? I was like, did I mute? Did I not mute? Okay. Oh no. So give me a minute, guys. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I had it all set up for the other screen and the camera and everything was right ready to go, and then all of a sudden, boom, like, okay. So this is what we're doing. Okay. All right, you guys hang on. I know I'm answering the phone, but Johnny's not at home right now, so I gotta answer it. Hello. Hey. Okay. Well, I just started chat, but I went and answered, so I'm on here like talking to you. So, all right, I love you. So just message me and let me know what the information is. Okay, well, get some sleep. I love you. All right, bye bye. Sorry, guys. Johnny is. He said he's 8 minutes away from his destination. He had to go to a funeral in Alabama, so he left this morning, and he's just now getting there. So that was him calling me and telling me, excuse me, I do not have COVID, people. It's called working with epoxy and sanding and getting it all, breathing it all in. But yeah, he's just telling me that he got there safely. I don't know why, but the screen is still not right. Okay, that's much better. That's much better. Darn cat. Okay, so how do you tell? Man, if you don't use it, you lose it. Yeah, no, Flan, I didn't take the shot. We haven't. Me and Johnny and the kids haven't. We're not. Me and Johnny don't want to take it. I'm not going to take it because I think it's too soon. I just think it's too soon. But that's just my opinion, But I don't want to get, too into COVID because I don't want it. That's a downer subject. Not for me. We haven't none of us here has even had to be tested for it. Like we've had no symptoms, no nothing the whole time. Well, Flan, I don't really go anywhere very much, but I do, depending on where I'm at, I'll mask. So, yeah. And like I said, my cough is from cleaners and epoxy and all the stuff I do that I shouldn't be doing up here in my office. Awesome. Sherry's watching too. That's good. Yeah, this was just kind of a pop-up chat. I hadn't done one in a while, and Johnny is he's gone. It doesn't matter whether he's here or not. But I just was like, I might do one. I was a little tired, but then I was like, well, I'll just go ahead and do one. I don't know where Uncle Cal is. I messaged him, but I think he might be sleeping because I think he gets up pretty early. But yeah, I just think it's too soon for shot. I just think it's too soon for. But yeah, each is to their own. I think it just depends on a person's body and stuff too. So, but anyway. So what's everybody been up to? I hadn't seen World Season 2. I don't know what that is. Kelly says, I'm here as long as this battery lasts. Wow, Kelly, I mean, you might want to reword that just a little bit because that sounds a little bit like fishy there. Like, what? Like, are you know. I might have to. Yeah. My chair is like, I need a new one, guys. That's why I'm moving around. I swear I ain't got Tourette's or none of that stuff. I ain't got ants in my pants and I ain't got crabs or nothing like that. My chair wants to go forward. I've had it for a long time. And after you sit in the office chair for so long, and I lean when I'm doing my work, I don't sit back because it's too far to the keyboard. So I lean upward. So the chair is kind of, after all these years, the chair is kind of, it's going forward. So my butt slides down the chair just a little bit. So I have to keep pushing up like this to get my butt back in the seat. Might have to get me some of that, the stuff they put in the drawers, so stuff don't shift and move, that nice, that good stuff. You guys know what I'm talking about. This type of stuff. I might have to get some of that and put in the chair so my ass don't move. But I guess my butt's got bigger, so I've had elbow disease for the past several months, where I sit up here and I craft and I work and I eat at the same time, and it's the wrong hours and it's too much and I shouldn't be doing it. So I put on some weight, and even though for you guys it's on my Facebook and all of you guys are, I even made a gym. I turned my dining room into a gym. I got it all nice and pretty. And Johnny keeps walking past it because his office is right past it downstairs. He walks past it and he'll say, I don't see no sweat spots on that floor yet. And I'm like, well, I've been busy. And I've been busy, I got several tunnel orders in like back to back. And I'm like, I got to get those done. And then I can, so I sit up here and I steadily work. And then, then it's sometimes daylight already. I'm tired by that time. And if you work out, you need to do it first thing in the morning. Doing it in the afternoon is ridiculous because, maybe for a walk. But to work out and after, because you're speeding up your metabolism when you're working out, then you ain't going to go to sleep. So, thank you, Flan. Yeah, I mean, I've had the gym stuff for years, but I added a bike to it. And, we bought the other stuff little at a time as we went, but I had some of the stuff. But we had it in the bedroom. And when Johnny doesn't have to go out of town, like on the weekends and stuff, he likes to sleep in to like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. If he's tired, if he's had a long week. So I can't like get up and go work out because I'll wake him up. So that's why I wanted to move it so that I'd have the opportunity to use it if I wanted to. Yeah, no, we are not getting any younger. You're absolutely right. I keep telling myself that too. Absolutely. I mean, I'm not real old, but man, tell you what, my knees, my back, all that stuff my mom and my grandma used to, complain about when I was younger, and I'd be like, phew, you know, now I know what they're talking about because I definitely feel it in my knees and my back. Yeah, I feel it all. So for definite. I'm trying to see. Okay, so you still see. Okay, blah, 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 you still see this, that, and the other. I tried to look and see who else was having chats. You know how I am. I try not to overstep nobody's toes, but I ain't been on here forever, so I don't know whose toes I'll be stepping on. But I know a lot of people don't have chats anymore. It's just I don't know. It's just kind of went down. People just don't do it. Um, but I was looking to see who was having one, and the few people that are having one, I have no idea who they are. Like I've never heard of them before. Their face don't look familiar, so I'm like, okay, I'm good to go. Let's go. But I did share it in a crazy chat, so everybody would, see it that wanted to come over here. But excuse me, help me to yawn. I need oxygen to my brain. That's why you yawn. I don't know if that's this true, but it makes no sense because it's like once you yawn, you're still tired. I just sucked in a bunch of oxygen. I should be like wide awake, but it's not working. But anyway, oh, I know, Kelly. I know. I'm telling you what, my knees have gotten so bad, people. Um, it's gotten so bad until we have 3 floors. You guys know, we have a different house than we did before, but we still have 3 floors. And mom tell you what, sounded good at the time, but now that my knees hurt so bad, and my knees I think hurt because of my weight, because I've put on weight, and my body's not used to being having to carry all that up the stairs, and so my knees, yeah, my knees give me heck sometimes. But once I lose, it won't be like that. I'm hoping that's my goal anyway. I don't know, Eddie. I would love to start chats. I just don't. I want to. It's not that I don't want to. I want to, but I just don't. I don't know who's out there anymore, and I just sometimes I get too busy. Um, my plate is really full. It's my plate is way fuller than it ever was when I was doing jammy time. Like I mean, full. I mean, I've got so much going on right now. It's just so hard. But I'd love to, do maybe a couple of pop up chats or something. Do something like that. But I don't know if I could commit to once a week or twice a week. Oh, that's not a whole lot, Eddie. It seems like it. So, well, that's good, Kelly. I think I bit my lip. For sure it is. Well, that's good. Yeah. I mean, I got to lose a few pounds. I mean, I do. And I know how to do it. I just got to get up and do it. And I can't be eating the wrong stuff. I'm one of these that I'll grab and go. And it's not per se candy bars and blah blah blah. It's a quick little bag of chips or a pot of meat sandwich, and you're eating bread and pot of meat. Well, pot of meat ain't. Well, I guess it maybe is, but still a meat. But the bread, like little things like that, and I eat and go. But it's not per se eating all day and all night, and it's what I put in my mouth. So that's why I say I have elbow disease because and when I get stressed out, I eat. I find out that I'm eating more when I get stressed out. So, and that's easy to do. I know some people, 2 people that I know are started on that. It's called Celexa or something like that. It's a shot. I ain't for all that. But it's a shot, and I've had two friends that have lost a significant amount of weight. But they said at first you get real sick and stuff when you take the shot. It's like an insulin type shot that you give yourself every day. I don't know. I don't know about all that. But they say it's really, really expensive, but their insurance covered it. But one of the ladies that I know that she does, tumblers. That's how I know her. And one girl I went to school with, and that's how I, know her. But one of them's lost 20 pounds in like just a couple of months, 20, 30 pounds. And I'm like, wow, maybe I need that. But yeah, I don't know about sticking myself every day. I just don't know about that. It's a lot of work. But hey, you never know. I have a friend of mine that, where I've had a couple friends that no flawn. He must be sleeping because I messaged him and he must be sleeping because he's been staying up lately because he'll message me. But no, he must be sleeping or he might be out with his mom and them. I don't know. Lips are trapped. I don't know why lips are trapped. Ain't been nowhere. Yeah, I'm not sure. He'll probably. It ain't okay with me. I I had too much to do to carry this weight around. Like I didn't I didn't used to get hot and sweaty as much as I do. I've always been a cold nature person, but that daggone, you put some weight on that, you instantly become a heat. Like I don't know. I guess when I get upstairs, I'll be hot and my face will be flushed and stuff. But I'm just not used to all that. So, um, well, that's right. Yeah, when you got diabetes, Kelly, you gotta stay on it and watch it. That's nothing to joke around with. That ain't just a weight problem. That's a real bad medical issue. I mean, weight's a medical issue too, but you ain't gonna die from that. Yeah, I couldn't just stick to veggies, guys. I am a true country girl. Man, I'm gonna tell you, that sucks when you're true country, like you were raised on country food with all the fat back and the butter and the grease and the yeah, that sucks. And then you can't eat, like you're on a diet and yeah, it's not gonna work. Yeah, you keep that snow your way, girl. But it's gonna be 90 degrees all week next week for us. So you keep all that snow your way. I mean, I'm not agreeing with 90-degree weather, but I'd rather have that than snow. I really would. Um, yeah, humidity sucks here because it'll rain and it'll get so hot and humid. Lobby, I'm tell you what, it is something else. And it's rained a lot this year, this summer for us. It has rained a ton, a ton. It didn't need to rain that much because I told Johnny, I said, we ain't got no damn garden. We don't need all this rain. If I had a garden, I'd be praying for rain. Like, yeah, let it rain, let it rain. I ain't got no garden. I don't need no rain. And my grass don't need to grow because I ain't got no cows to feed. So let it go. Be like Elsa. Let it go. Yeah, it makes a difference when humidity, but it ain't like that here. North Carolina's way different. Yeah, Kelly. Rub it in, rub it in, rub it in. That's You know, guys, I don't smoke anymore. I gave up smoking. If you guys remember when you first met me, I gave up smoking. My smoking helped me to keep my weight. This is my only pleasure is my Mountain Dew, and I know it's the worst thing in the world for me. But man, I mean, I just, I have my little fridge, and you guys can see down here, I got my stack of Mountain Dews, and I got my fridge to just reach back and get, like I'm saying, that's the only, like, you can't, I can't take away all my happiness, people. Sure you did, Kelly. Sure you did. Rub it in, rub it in, rub it in. Oh gosh, our AC, man. I don't know. We our second floor, mine and Johnny's bedrooms on the back side of the house. Our bedroom, bathroom, closet, all that freeze you to death. I'm talking about 65 or 60 in the damn bedroom. I mean, I like freeze. But the front part of the house where the sun, shines and hits the front part, the kids, both my boys' bedrooms are warm. Like, I mean, really warm. I bought them fans, but they don't want to keep their bedroom door open. They want to leave it closed. And I'm like, you guys got to keep the door open, circulate air. But they're boys, and they're on their game and their computer, and you got their TVs blaring, and so they keep their door closed. So me and Johnny's got to have somebody come look at it to see. I don't know what's going on with the ductwork. Maybe I don't think that the air is pushing through. It should be a lot cooler than what it is. So we got to have somebody. He called somebody a couple weeks ago. Then he had to go out of town, and he wants to be here when the guy comes, and I want him to be here when the guy comes. So we had to cancel it. And now we got to wait and do it again. 150 pounds is good. You know what I give? You tell her to be quiet. You know what I give to be 150 pounds right now? I would give to be 150 pounds. I'll take 180. I'll take 170. Just a little tab over 180, and that's just not for me. I've gained 160 is about good for me for my build and stuff. I'll go with that. So I got a little bit. I got about 20 good pounds or so that I need to get going, and it does take a lot. But and I go all day long. Like, I go constantly. I clean, I clean and clean. I'm outside in the yard, take care of the animals. Like, I don't just sit down on my butt and do nothing. And you'd think that I'd be like sticks, but it don't work like that. I don't care how much you go down them stairs, how much you mow grass, how much you go in and out, how much you sweat. It ain't going nowhere. It's like stuck. It's like it don't make no sense. Well, thank you, Eddie. Yeah, I keep saying I can do it, I can do it, but I ain't done it. So I said, you know what? You can donate blood, plasma, and just about any damn part of your body that you want to. Your eyeballs, your hands, your fingers, your toes, your ears, I mean, all of it, nose. But I be damn, you can't donate fat. I see a problem with that, people. You can't donate fat. It should be wrong. You can donate anything else, but you can't donate fat. Liposuction should be for free. You hear me? I'm saying. That's what I tell Johnny. I'm like, man, it's just damn right you can donate any damn thing on your body, but you can't donate fat. Yeah, I see something wrong with that picture. It just ain't right. I still don't like my screen like that. Okay. I don't know if I'm gonna have to take the screw in the back of that thing, and I'm gonna have to twist it really good because I think it's like slow to juice. Shouldn't be like that. None of it should be like that. Well, it didn't take me 2 years to gain that much weight, that's for sure. It don't take long to gain it. It takes you forever to get rid of it. So it's kind of crazy though, you know. I was watching like there's nothing on TV. There's nothing to watch. I've watched it all. I'm done. I'm done with Netflix. It's like going to the library reading every book. That's basically what it is. The stuff that I like. So I'm watching. I got on Philo. Uh, Sex sent me to the ER. And I'll tell you, these people like reenactments and telling about their stories. Some of this stuff is far fetched, and I only listen to it every once in a while because I get bored with it. Because I know, some of it seems far fetched, but I'm just sitting here saying, "Dang, what an idiot! Like, who does that?" But anyway, who am I to judge? What's up? What's up? What's up, Dino? Man, I've been busy. I've been working, busy, and just a life going on. And I just don't do YouTube very much anymore. I just decided to have a little pop up chat tonight because I was sitting here. I need to be working is what I really need to be doing, but I can't work the stuff I need to do. I can't do while I'm on chat because I have to get up and move. I have to go to my craft room. I have to come back here. I have to cut pot, and it's just too much. So I'm like, nope. I'm just sit here and chit chat tonight, and because there's nothing I need to do at this moment that I can do while I'm sitting here. But I do have, a new little setup that I'm trying to work on so that I can do two things at one time. So we'll hope. Uh, yeah, Kelly. Well, that's one way of looking at it, Kelly. But that's all right. I hope not be in that situation, but and not have that.
Okay. Well, downstairs.
I guess.
A big one.
Yeah. Just one.
Okay. One.
And make sure you throw it away when you get done.
I will swallow it. It's fine.
Silly boy. Asked me could he get a gumball at the moon. I'm like, yeah, make sure you throw that mess away when you're done. He's like, no, I'll just swallow it. The gumballs are like this freaking big around. Johnny ordered the wrong ones. I have a gumball machine. I have one here, but I have one twice as big as that in our movie room. And when he ordered the gumballs, it came that big, and you can put those in the movie room gumball machine. So I had to get, yeah, yeah. So the kid's like, don't leave nothing in that movie room. Can I have some candy? It's like it's a constant. I can't keep the movie room stocked enough. And all you guys on my Facebooks, you already know about my movie room because I posted it. But I try to keep drinks and candy so when we watch a movie, it'll be there. But the kids, when they pass by and their eyes go, no, 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 oh, chocolate, no, 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 oh, candy. Yeah. I'm like, guys, you ain't gonna have nothing whenever we have a movie, like it's crazy. But yeah, let me see. Oxygen. I need oxygen. Yeah, it's been crazy. It really has, and oh yeah, a lot of stuff going on. Trying to deal with everything, juggle, 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 juggle. But I do miss everybody. I mean, I do. I miss getting on here and chit chatting, and it used to be just my getaway time. Like to enjoy myself and to get away from reality, have some fun, have some laughs, not be serious about nothing. No politics, no religion, and definitely not no damn sports. So, other than that, we're good to go. And now there's a new one, no COVID. Because, there's just like Debbie Downers. We hear that in our everyday lives. I know for over 5 years, Flan, 5 years, we done jamming time on Wednesdays and Saturdays. Yeah. And it got, at the end, it just got to where it wasn't as fun as it used to be. And I think it was just a lot of the stuff that was going on that added to it, and it was a lot of stress and a lot, it wasn't that fun anymore because just too much going on, too many people at it, blah 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 blah. So sometimes it's just best to let things, you know. That's why I'm do chats on my channel here. I'm not gonna do the Jamie Time channel. I did change the, and I did put all the Jamie Time videos. I took them down and set them to private, just because. Yeah, there is some on my channel, Jamie Time, and then there's another Jamie Time channel that we did it for a little bit because our troll that we had to keep because he was causing our channels to get messed up. So, but yeah, I mean, I miss chatting and stuff. And we lost, of course, you guys know we lost Driver, and that really still sucks because I think about him every time I see a truck and stuff, like it really does. And then we've lost Groovy, and that sucked because I didn't think Groovy was, like Groovy was young still, like, and it, he had a heart attack and it just took him out. And it's like, what? And it was kind of crazy because I'm on his Instagram with him. And like 2 days or 3 days after he passed, somebody started posting to his Instagram and it was coming up my feed like, what? Like, I mean, it was freaky because I'm like, they posted a picture of his truck. I'm like, Groovy's gone. Like, what's going on? So I'm assuming maybe his wife had it or somebody else had access to it. And, somebody did that to Drivers too. And they were posting on Driver stuff. And I'm like, man, stuff they were posting and stuff, Driver would be upset about that. Especially Driver was a very private person. So whoever was in his account and stuff, and I don't think it was his wife. I don't know who it is, but whoever was in his account and stuff, he would not have liked it at all. Yeah, Flan, he passed probably a good 3 or 4 months ago. I don't know exactly when, but I think I put it in the crazy chat when he did. Yeah, he was I don't know. I guess his wife come home from work and found him in the bathroom, and he had a heart attack. They life flighted him to the hospital, but he didn't make it. Yeah, and he had 2 little girls. Well, I mean, they're like 8 and 10 or something like that, but still young. So that just kind of sucked too. It did. But yeah. So what's anybody got anything new going on with yourselves? It's quiet here. It's too quiet. It's never this quiet. I think Z was sleeping. She's in there sleeping. If Z weren't sleeping, she'd be right at my face. That cat kills me. Yeah. I don't mean to y'all guys. I'm serious. I'm not tired. I'm not sleeping. I'm not tired. I don't know. I just think maybe I just need that. I drinking some coffee, but I ain't drinking no coffee because if I drink coffee, I'm gonna go to the bathroom 20 million times. It ain't gonna happen. Yeah, but I tell you what, I don't like going shopping. I go for what I got to get, and I come right back to the house. I'm telling you, I don't unless it's a craft store. Now, it's a craft store. That's a totally different, absolutely different situation. Well, that's cool, Flan. Well, they here in the States, they're claiming that COVID's come back. Like they've gotten like the hospitals are overflowing and stuff. And I don't even know. I don't keep up with that stuff too much. I hear it and read it and see it on the news and stuff, and then I just move forward because I can't let it consume me. My sister, she has let it consume her, and I'm telling you, I'm not gonna let it consume me. I understand what's going on. I see what's going on, but I stay to myself. I keep my kids. My kids don't even go to the store with me or nothing. They stay home exactly, unless they go to their dad's and come home. I don't take them out and about. I don't take them out and about just because, of course, mine like games and mess, so they don't want to go nowhere anyway. Yeah. Right, Kelly, don't blame me. I'm looking soon for a new vehicle. Who didn't? Oh, you talking about everybody in general? Well, I don't let people get too close to me anyway, especially in the Walmart. I'm tell you what, there's all kinds going up in Walmart. They crawl out the bed, go get the groceries, crawl back in the bed. It must be that's what they do because I'm telling you, yeah. Oh, I got you, Lon. I had to reread that for a minute. Yeah. I mean, my kids have all the amenities that they need here. I've made it that way for them. We had the movie room, you know, had the pool outside, which nobody gets in. I don't even, I think it's just for show. I really do because I could, I worked hard on that pool and getting that new pool put in, done and stuff. And the kids, like right now, that nobody's been in that pool in about a month. Like nobody. So I'm like, I don't, I guess they get their fill of it and then they're done with it. Yeah, Fawn, I have to. That's, Max and them come and Megan comes, I can't let them get sick, especially, yeah, Flan, I used to say that too, but I don't like myself in a bathing suit, so I haven't even been in it yet because I don't know, I just don't like myself in a bathing suit, so I won't get in it. I even bought a hot tub, got a hot tub out there, got a TV, all of it out there, sit in a hot tub. I'm like, okay, my back hurts, my legs hurt, my body hurt. Okay, got a hot tub, had to have, got it, set it up, whatever. I've been in it like twice. I just I thought that I would get in it more, which I probably will when it's not so hot. But if it's really hot out there and you get in that hot tub, you're done. Like I mean, you're done. Yeah, Kelly. It took me forever to find that pool. Like I had to go 3 hours away just to pick up that pool because everybody was buying pools. Like everybody. As soon as one would come into the store, it was snatched. And I searched and searched and searched and searched. Finally found one, paid for it online, and drove 3 hours to pick it up. Just so they'd have, that big of a pool that I have. And well, hey, it's there. At least the birds got water. It's clean water because it's chlorinated. So, I mean, and Max don't like a pool. I don't know what Megan done to him, but he don't like a pool. He won't get in the pool. So that's why I had to buy a kiddie pool for him to use because I don't know what he's done to get scared of water. I think his daddy did it. But yeah, the hot tub is, I don't know, you have to take the top off, the cover off of it. Then you got to get it moved. And I think that's another thing is like, I don't know, it seems kind of inconvenient, but you got to take it off. You got to put it back on. Oh, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm just whining too much, but I mean, it is nice and hot and warm. And like I said, I'll probably use a little bit more as time goes on, but right now it's just too hot. You don't get in 104 temperature hot tub in 90-degree weather. It ain't gonna work out. But yeah, but the kids have everything they need here and some, so they don't need to go anywhere else. My kids don't even go outside the half the time. They are so stuck in their rooms on TV and games and computers, and like that's pretty much what they do. I try to get them to go outside and stuff, but it's just it's a fight, and I don't have much fight left in me, I guess. But there's soon school starts back on the 23rd for them, for my youngest two. Um, I got one going to high school this year, his first year, ninth grade, and then Hayden, she's in 8th grade this year, so she's still in middle school. So um, when school starts, then at least they'll get out a little bit more and stuff. I mean, I know it is going to school, but I think here they're going to still make them wear their masks. So that's a good thing for sure. Let me see here. Okay, I was just refreshing so I can see what's going on. Um, just so much stuff. Oh, so much stuff going on. It's crazy. But Kelly was saying I got to find a vehicle too. I was trying to wait, but my Jeep is just. I mean, my Jeep is paid for, but I'm just so tired of driving it. It has no get up and go. It got up and went. I mean, it's always been like that ever since we bought it. But Johnny bought it, trying to do a good, do a good thing because I wanted a Jeep. I didn't want a Jeep Compass, but hey, a Jeep is a Jeep. So I wish I had a pink Jeep Flan, but no, mine's silver. But like I said, it's paid for and everything, but it just has no get up and go. I mean, it's a 2008. I mean, it's there. So I've got a couple vehicles in mind that I want, but we were just waiting it out just a little bit longer before we have to have a car payment again. Didn't want a car payment, but yeah. So it was just waiting it out. But I told Johnny, I said, I got to have another vehicle because Megan is now expecting another baby. So I'm like, well, if she goes in labor, I got to make sure I can get to Virginia so I can get to the hospital. Like I don't want to be trying to drive my Jeep and it, get messed up or, I get stuck side the road or something. So yeah, no, gotta have a vehicle. And I've been waiting long enough. It's been a lot of years. I've been waiting for a decent vehicle. So, well, thank you, Flan. It's kind of, I don't know, it's just I was okay with just Max, okay? I mean, I was. Now I'm happy. I'm happy to be Mimi again. Don't get me wrong. I'm happy. Don't don't let it. I just was okay with just having Max. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't really want Megan to, have another one so soon. I mean, just I just wanted her to wait it out a little bit longer before she had another one. But I mean, I'm happy. Don't get me wrong, I'm happy. She goes next Friday, I think, for her first ultrasound. Just hoping it's a girl. So, but I'm just, I don't know how I'm gonna be having two grandbabies. I don't know. It's always been Max, Max, Max. Max is my heart. Max gets it all. Max, Max, Max. And I don't know how I'm gonna separate that. I mean, I don't know. I'm worried. Actually, I'm worried because Max is my heart, heart, heart. I have a new baby. It's like now I got to give some of my love to another baby when it's supposed to be for Max, Max, Max. I know, Flan. I just I just wish you kind of had a different, you know. It'll be all right. I mean, she's good in her career and everything, and she is on she's not on sea duty right now, and that's what they told her. As long as you're not on sea duty, it'd be perfect time you go in and have a baby. If you're gonna have one, go ahead and do it now. While she's at the Pentagon. They told her it'd be best time to do it because if she got sea duty and she, got pregnant, it's gonna be rough. Or she gets pregnant, has the baby, and has to go back to sea duty. I mean, you're talking about it could be up to a year she'll be deployed. Like so. That's why she was rushing it so much to try to, get pregnant so she could go ahead and have the baby, be done. Yeah. Well, Max is 3. So by the time she has this one, she's due in March. So by the time she has this one, he'll be a little over 4. So Megan and her, Megan and Zach, my oldest son, they're 8 years apart. Imagine that, 8 years. And then my oldest son and my youngest son are 5 years apart. And then my youngest son and my last one, they're like step stools. They're like a year and something apart. So yeah, let me turn this fan off real quick. Turn this fan off, guys. Now I'm getting cold. All right, back. Yeah, Eddie, I still have a lot of reptiles. I still have most of my geckos, my snake, all my bearded dragons. I still have everything. All right, Fawn. Well, thank you. We'll talk to you later, and hopefully soon you'll get that cup. I'm hoping. No new news today. I checked. Let's see here. I did message you, Fawn. I'll message you. I did message you. I sent you a link. But I'll do that next time too. Some of us have to be special, right? I put it in the crazy chat so everybody, know we were on. But like I said, I hadn't been on in so long until it's not out there, like, and they don't have Google to share anymore. I mean, so you can't share there. Definitely. But yeah, I still got all my reptiles and I got a lot of animals. 5 regular hens, my girls, I call them. I have 3 silkies, and the woman told me they're all 3 hens, right? No, sir. No, sir. One of them is cock-a-doodle-doodle in the morning. And I live in a community, a community that we're allowed to have chickens and stuff, okay? Like, shh, be quiet. My hens don't make a bunch of noise. Only when they lay an egg, they got to tell the world they lay an egg, okay? So we're good. But a rooster, they can throw their voice. Thank goodness this is a silky, so he's not that, like he's got a short neck, thank God, because if his neck was any longer, he'd had that stuff going 5 roads over. But the silky, I'm like, no, 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 we can't be crocodile-doodling here. No, 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 we got to do something. I don't know, something, put something on him so he can't cock-a-doodle-doo. If he'd keep a cold, maybe he couldn't do that. But I do have 3 silkies, and I still have my rabbit, or the kids' rabbit, and then I bought 4 ducks. I know I didn't need ducks. But it's hard when you go into the crazy feed store. I went to get Ginger, a snake, a rat, because that's where I have to go to get a rat. And you walk by, and they're the cutest babies in the world. That's how I got my chickens too. They just look at you like, take me home, take me home. It's like telepathic. Take me home, take me home. Yeah. So I bought two. I bought two of each, and two I can't even think of what the name of the ducks are right now. One Cayuga is one of them, and then I forgot what the other name was. But two of them has a little poofy head. The duck's got a little poofy bouffant up there, and then the other one is like a mallard duck, but it's black and it's got like peacock green on it. So it's not a mallard, but it's got that kind of shape to it, And I had two of those, but one of them drowned it in the water. I don't know how he drowned it. I found him in there floating the next morning, and I'm like, what? I mean, those are ducks. Come on, how did you drown in that much water? So I don't know what happened to him, if he fell asleep or what he did. So I only have 3 ducks now. And I'm gonna tell you what, them bugs are loud. If they want food, they won't shut up till you give them food. Now I've had ducks and stuff because I grew up on a farm. But my gosh, I don't remember being that loud. But I'm talking about these guys are loud. And I can't let them out because the pool and all that stuff, I learned my lesson the hard way. They will chickens and stuff will tear up a yard like no tomorrow. I mean, they're worse than goats, I believe. They tore up all kinds, and I can't let my chickens out no more. So everybody has their own pen out there. I have my little mini farm in the corner, but it's all good. But no more outside pets. No more. I have enough for sure. So who's out there? Who's still out there? I know it says 4 watching, but I'm assuming that's correct. As I say, roll call. See, that other one's on there too, where I stopped it. Why is that one on there too? How did it do two? How did it do 2 streams? Man, I tell you what, I must be losing my mind. Yeah, I started working on some new things, and I'm trying to keep myself busy, keep myself occupied and busy, other than my orders I'm working on. Um, I started. Well, you guys probably seen this cup I did. I did the bling and the little fake ice with the stones in it. Yeah, I love this cup. I haven't even used it yet. This is sad, people. I make stuff. I got cups up there that I've made. I make stuff, but it's so pretty I don't want to use it because I'm scared I'm going to mess it up. I know that sounds stupid, but that's who I am. Kelly, potty break? Or did your batteries finally die and you gotta get more? Thank you, Eddie. Yeah, I made this for myself because you guys know I make a lot of bling cups. And I'm like, I don't want just a whole bling cup. Um, so I did it. It's a pretty pink. You guys know I love glitter and I love bling like nobody's business. And then I just did this one for a lady. Now this one was a heck. This one would kick my tail. This is a Cary Grant cup with the really pretty glitter. And then I done just a little bit of bling on top. But I'm gonna tell you what, These straw lids. I washed it. It's like, what is it there? Yeah, these. Something called, what was it? Yeah, these straw lids, they kick my tail. Oh, okay, Kelly. And then I got, this one that I made, and it's ready to go. I gotta box it up. One of my, power wash ones. I don't have very many that usually I only make cups that, that I gotta send out. I don't make a whole bunch of stuff for it to sit around my house. I usually wait for an order. And then I got, this one that I gotta clean up and stuff. This one ain't even, I got sanding to do because the bottom didn't do properly. So I gotta sand it again and put another coat on it. But it's, like I said, I love that glitter. So working on that one. These are all the ones I put on my, my Facebook and stuff, but I'm working on this one too. So, but I got sanding to do on that one. It's the only bad thing about it, if it has a flaw, you got to sand the whole entire cup and redo and put another layer on it. And you can't put so many layers of epoxy because if not, that cup's gonna be so heavy. Nobody wants to drink out of a heavy cup. So it has to be just right, like Little Bear said. Where does that go? That was Goldilocks said that, not Little Bear. It's been a long time. So yeah, so I'm working on that, and just like I said, keep it busy. I got people that want to order from me, but I tell you, and I'm not trying to be mean, but you guys know how I am. I'm very blunt and I'm outspoken, But people don't realize I'm gonna be doing a video soon from start to finish on these cups. It's not just throwing some epoxy on there, throwing some bling on there, and boom, there you got it. And people don't understand that. There is a lot of work in this stuff right here. I'm talking about hours and days. I'm hours and days and days and days. And this don't even have no graphics on it. You try putting graphics on the cup and get it wrong 20 times and have to redo it. I've had to redo graphics on stuff and wasted paint, because it tore or it was crooked. And I'm OCD, so it makes it 10 times. I won't send nothing out that I wouldn't buy, like if it's not good enough for me, it's not good enough for my customer, So I have to make sure that it's just right. And that's what I try to do. I did branch out a little bit. Now these are mine. And I haven't put this on my Facebook yet, but I did get done with them. But I made these. I put the bling on the front. And then I done the embroidery myself on there. And embroidered the flowers and put bling on it. But these are for me. And I wish the camera really showed how pretty that was. I mean, that bling is just like, whoop, whoop. I wish it was. Sorry, there you go. A little bit better. Yeah, but I did the flowers myself. And I got some shoestring coming, and the shoestrings are going to be this color. It's not actually shoestrings. It's actually, they're silicone shoestrings that just go in there because I don't like lace up. So, yeah. So, these are going to be mine. And see, I probably never wear them because they're too pretty. Well, that's cool, Eddie. That's real cool. Well, if she's got any questions, she can always message me, or you guys can message me. I'll do my best to answer you. I have a friend of mine that she wanted to get into it, so I helped her and directed her on everything she needed and all this stuff. But I don't think she's made her first cup yet. So She'll mess with, where'd you get this? What, she'll see something and ask me about it, and she's gathered everything, but I don't think she's made anything. I think, she bought a Cricut, she bought a sublimation printer, like all the stuff. I think it's just sitting there, like, but I mean, I had to make a little bit of money, so I have to do it. I mean, I can't just sit at home and do nothing. But yeah, well, that's cool. But if she's got any questions, she can always ask me. Kelly, you still there? Let's say we drop some people. I just want to make sure I ain't talking to myself. It's kind of a delay, but like it takes a minute, but it's kind of a little bit of delay. But yeah, okay. But yeah, when you make these cups and stuff, people, when you tell them your price, like, oh, no, I can go over here and get cheaper. And I'm like, okay, bye, Felicia. I wouldn't say that to them, but like, if you can get it cheaper somewhere else, you may get it cheaper, but it's not going to be the quality like I would send out, because mine has to be packaged right. Mine has to be, there can't be no flaws. I double check it, and make sure everything is just as right as I can get it. And, I take pride in my packaging and make sure nothing's messed up when it gets there. So, but I mean, you get what you pay for. If you want to be cheap, you're going to get a jacked, and I can show you some messed up tumblers, because some people, whew, they don't clean the insides out or nothing. It's lumpy. That's what a lady that, like the Mickey Mouse and the Princess tumbler and stuff, and then I made a Grouch trash can. I already got it ready for shipping, but I made a trash can one that looks like the Grouch. She used to buy them off Etsy already pre-made, and my daughter went to her house one day to help her pack because she's in the Navy. She was moving. She's like, "Where did you get all these tumblers and stuff?" She says, "I bought them off Etsy." She said, and this is just Megan. She says, "Girl, those things are a hot mess." She says, "Look at," Megan pointed out flaws to her, because Megan knows mine and how I do, and I've made several for Megan. She'll, "Mama, can I have this? Can I, and I make it." And she told her, she says, "You need to order from my mama." And she ordered one from me. And then from there on, she started ordering more because she's addicted to tumblers, which I ain't got a problem with. She says, "Hey, I want this on it." And that's all she says. And then she says, because she knows she wants me to come up with whatever, because she likes what I do. So she's been, she's a full-time customer now. What's up, Sask? Awesome. Yeah, I guess I'm Cal. He said he was out. Kelly, I'll message you after I get done with chat. I've seen it, but I'll reply to you when so I'm get my thoughts together. But yeah. So I mean, I enjoy doing it. I mean, it keeps me occupied, and you guys know that I'm in glitter heaven. So I counted my glitters. I have like 722 glitters. Now that might seem much for you guys, but it's not for me, because I got a list yay long that I still haven't gotten. I have to buy them a little at a time because they are expensive. And see, I didn't know about glitter till I got in the tumbler world. You got your fake glitter and your real glitter. Your fake glitter is plastic. Your real glitter is polyester. Your fake glitter, if you go to sand it, that's like a film on both sides. Say you got a piece of plexiglass and they painted both sides. You go to sanding, all you're gonna see is clear plexiglass. That's basically what cheap. They call it cheap glitter, but Walmart glitter. Okay. So that's a no-no. But then you got your polyester glitter that is like colored all the way through. So when you sand it, the color don't come off. That makes any sense. See, I did not know this at my age because I didn't work with glitter a whole bunch. I always didn't like. I like glitter because it's sparkly, but it would get everywhere, and I'm like, oh my god, like now it is everywhere. Like it's everywhere. And when I do my cups, I have to make sure that none don't get on a cup that ain't supposed to be there. But now I'm okay with it. I be walking around. I got glitter down my shirt, my boobs. I got it all on my face, in my ear. Looked like it exploded on me. So, but yeah, just so you guys can see, I got a mess, but I'll show you. Most of you seen it if you're on my Facebook. And then my camera ain't gonna. My camera sucks. Well, anyway, there we go. That's just the start of it. Must be because of the lights. Then I, have all that. And yes, I do have a fly strip because I got to make sure there's no, because I got reptiles. And then I have my, my tumblers with my alcohol and stuff. And then I have more glitter over here. Yeah, that's, the heat press and stuff. So I got it all the way back around. Nobody gets sick or dizzy and throw up. But yeah, you gotta have my glitter. And of course, that's my workbench over there. It's a hot mess right now, but yeah, I can't keep it clean all the time. I mean, I do pick up every time I make something. I pick up each and every time and put every single thing back as I use it because that's the person I am. Yeah, it's a lot. Right, Sask. Yeah. He calls this because I got the third floor. I don't have no glitter and stuff in my craft room. My craft room is even worse. Like I got just so much equipment and just like I'm telling you, it's a stock and all this stuff that it's that's why I said I'm so busy. I don't have time to do chats a whole lot because I'm too busy trying to make money and stuff. But I do need to do them more because it makes me feel better when I have an outlet, and I miss a lot of you guys, and it's like sucky that it's not like it used to be, and hang out and everybody have a good time. There's so many issues, but I'm just me and I ain't changed. What you see is what you get. You guys know that. But yeah, well, no, Johnny bought some of this glitter, but most of the glitter I bought. I usually buy like $150, $200 at a time. So I don't do it all the time, but it's expensive. Glitter's expensive. That's why and it all comes in jars. But I'm OCD, so all my jars have to match. So I throw all the glitter jars away, and I have to put them in my own jars because they all have to be the exact same jar. I know it makes no earthly sense, but it has to be that way because I have a system going. I didn't think it would get this far, because I had built my own little glitter racks, but then I started getting more and more glitter. So now I'm addicted to glitter. Not that I weren't before, but I am now. I'm addicted to glitter and I'm addicted to bling. And I've made so many bling cups, it ain't even funny. I like bling cups, but I don't like having to do 10 at one time. You talk about work. You don't get nothing else done when it comes to bling tumblers. You absolutely get nothing else. Like I can't even do any of the orders because it takes so long to put each one of those stones on there, and there's usually about 5,000 to 6,000 stones per one of these 20-ounce skinnies. And you guys have seen on my Facebook The whole ones I'm done with the names. And then I done the 2 can koozies that somebody wanted for the Georgia Bulldogs. Won't do that again. I won't do that again. What's up, Andrew? I don't. Sorry, I don't remember who you are. But welcome. Well, thank you. Yeah, that's my cup of tea. Glitter bling, glitter and bling. Definitely. But if anybody wants any tumblers or anything, you're more than welcome to. I don't know. I don't even know. Well, any of you guys are on my Facebook, you know how to look me up. I do have a Facebook page, and it is what you retracting all your messages for? That's odd. That's my Facebook. If anybody wants a Tumblr or something, and you want to message me, my Facebook business page is Creations by MJP, and you can send me a message through my business page. You don't have to be a friend on Facebook for that. I'm sorry, okay? I'll get your butt in here. I think Uncle Cal's mad at me. I've done a pop-up chat. Normally he comes in here with me, but he was gone out with his mom. So I knew he must have been out or something if he didn't message me back. For sure. Sick man 99. Yo, long time. Long time no see. You right up the road from me. Sick man trying to play. He's like the next town over from me. We need to meet. We need to meet up. You need to come to the house or something. I done met his mom and everything. She's really cool. She's just a cool person. I was wondering why I was only seeing my comments. It was on top chat. I don't see no. Let's see here. Well, I see what you're saying, Kelly. I've been out of the loop a little bit, so I'm trying to figure out what you're talking about top chat. This is top chat, live chat. Okay. I guess that's what I was supposed to do. But is it supposed to be live chat or top chat? It's supposed to be live chat, right? There we go. Well, that's what I need to do. Sorry. Yeah, well, yeah, Johnny still does a lot of the prepping stuff. He's into these. I don't know what it is. Tell him what it is. He loves to buy stupid bags. You speak on him about his wool blankets and shit, right? I'm telling you, he loves bags like the Molly bags, the little the um you know what I'm talking about. Those bags, the bags with the Velcro, the Molly bags or whatever. Like, I don't. He has so many bags. I'm like, you just need to buy you one big man bag, and I pick on him, pick on him all the time. Okay, Kelly, I got it. For sure. For sure. But yeah, he's got all these bags. And he's buying them and buying them. I'm like, geez, I don't know. But yeah, he still does some of the stuff. But yeah, I don't as much, anymore. I mean, I still have all my bug out bag stuff. I still collect my knives and stuff. I don't collect knives as much. Now I've changed to glitter, but um, I do buy a knife here and there. But yeah, I'm more into trying to do my business. So I'm trying to, buy stuff for that so that I can. But yeah, he still does all that stuff. Yeah, our garage is full. I basically give him the garage and told me he can have it because I've already lost. No matter how much I clean and organize it, it ain't gonna happen. But yeah, for sure. Andrew, I got videos. You can go back and check them. I see all your cooking you do, Eddie. Maybe want to grill out and cook. And Johnny's wanting to make one of those wood burning stoves, like they do the bricks and all that. And we have a fire pit, a brick fire pit out in our backyard. But it was kind of here when we bought the house. So we just kind of left it and I built it up some and, put some rocks around it and all that. But he wants to do one of the nicer ones. He wants the ones with the brick around it. And then the cement, the brick, and then he wants to take one of those big metal round feeding like for cattle and stuff, and he wants to drop it down in there and make the holes in it for the air, like he's seen something on YouTube. So I don't blame her. Johnny can cook pretty good if you just hide all the salt boxes. That man, like, I don't even know. He belongs in the ocean somewhere. I'm sure of it. Man, I don't know how he eats the salt he eats. I don't know how he tastes his food. The man, like, they're like it's like forever, like a mountain of salt. Like, it's crazy. How do you taste how do you people that eat all this salt, how do you taste your food? I'm not talking about a sprinkle. I'm talking about at least maybe a teaspoon, if not a teaspoon and a half, he puts on his food. I don't care what it is. It's on every piece of food on his plate. It's like the supernatural salt ring around. Yep, that's what it is. For sure. Hmm. For sure. I don't either, Kelly. I don't put it on. I hardly put on any of my foods. I sprinkle just a little bit, but that's about. I try to. I don't cook with it. Once you put it in, you can't take it out. So I cook, and if something might need a little bit, I might put a drop in there. But I wait till people put stuff on their plates, and then you use all the salt and pepper you want, and then we're good to go. Yeah, so too much salt's just not good for you at all. Oh, Kelly, that's even worse. I used to like garlic a little bit, like garlic bread. They used to give you the garlic bread at Pizza Hut. Just a little bit, I don't know why it's just good. I see. Can't do it anymore. Um, because Johnny, has like messed everything. He puts garlic. He loves garlic and stuff. Like when he does certain foods and stuff, he puts a lot of garlic, and I mean a lot of garlic. So I was like, there's got no way there's no vampires going to come anywhere near our house because of all that garlic. And so now it's broke me from not wanting any garlic. Definitely. For sure. I'm surprised Keys hadn't come up here. I told him, I said, I'm going to do chat. So I'm surprised they ain't come up here 50 times. Oh, no, Kelly. That's just not, that's just not logical. Ugh. I can't imagine just biting into, yeah. Yeah, no. Mm-mm, for sure. I didn't know this about onions, reading up stuff. When you cut an onion and you cry, makes you cry, is because when you cut an onion, it tries to find water. That draws to like water. So when you cut an onion, they say if you put like a really wet paper towel next to your cutting board, when you're cutting it, that it won't make you cry. It'll draw from the paper towel that's really wet. I don't know. I ain't tried it yet, but just a little hacks you learn. It was like, wow. Max is surfing glass in there. She's dying to get out. What is that supposed to do for you? Is raw garlic do something for you when you're sick or when you get ill? And for you guys don't know what ill is, it means sick. It doesn't mean you're mad. It means that you're sick, ill. I'll just clear that up for you. Remember that a long time ago. No, it's good for you guys, not good for me. I don't do garlic. Oh, okay. You wouldn't think that garlic would be something if you felt sickly or something that you'd be wanting to eat. I don't see where I'd want to do that. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Eddie. I'm gonna tell you. I've told this before, but this been eons ago. But when I worked at the hospital, and I worked in registration to start off with, I was an old black lady come in, and when I say black or white, I'm not trying to be racist to anybody. I'm just stating because it has to do with the story. So we ain't gonna go there because I'm not getting into all that. I'm gonna use whatever I want to use when I want to use it, how I want to use it. So, but that's for everybody else out there. But this black lady come in and she had her grandbaby. And she come in and said he had a real bad fever and he was really sick and everything. Well, I was sitting there typing, and the window's right here and smelling, and I'm thinking, boy, these people ain't took a bath. They look clean. Oh my man, like I mean, it like hit me in the face, like it was like right here. And I'm like, man, I'm like, boy, something just, my hair falling out. I'm like, man, that's just. Come to find out, she had put onions on the bottom of her grandson's feet and put socks on them. And so he was sitting there with his feet that way in her lap, and I was right on the other side. So that's why it smells. Because I'm like, what? I said, ma'am, I don't know. There's a really strong smell. She says, oh, that's the onions on his feet. I'm trying to draw the fever out. So yeah, I mean, people do the old timey, like onion, to draw the. I'm assuming. Now I don't like onions, so you know I rather do sage here, and that's to get all the bad juju out. That's for sure. And there's some bad juju in this house. So let me tell you why. You'll like this. So, um, we when we bought the house, the owners had we moved in, and after we moved in and everything, that's when we decided to buy. So the owners had kids. They had one or two of their own and several foster kids. Now, I didn't like neither one of them. The gentleman was okay. He was in the military, but her, you could just look at her and see bitch face all over her, and she thought that she was, like I'm telling you, it was a hot mess. When we come to our home, the house was a hot mess because we rented before we bought. So I'm telling you, it was a hot mess. I mean, this place was so nasty and filthy. But I told them we'll clean it because I'm OCD, and I knew, yeah, I could look at her and tell you. Okay, but anyway, so when we came, all the rooms had toys, but no beds, no kids' toys. They had no kids. They had kids, but the kids were taken from them. So I'm trying to figure out why. I'm trying to figure out why. But I didn't ask much questions because it weren't my business. But I knew they did not have no kids in the household. And she was nasty. So as we bought our house, they didn't tell us. But we had federal investigators come to our home, knock on our door. And we're like, well, what's going, and they're like, well, they started asking questions, how we knew the owners, just, I mean, they were here for like an hour asking us questions that we had no answers to because we didn't know these people really. We had rented from them first. And then we decided that, they're like, well, we want to sell the house. And we knew this when we come in here. We wanted to, they wanted to sell the house. When you're ready to sell, let us know, we want the house. That's what they did. So we told the investigators all this, like, what the heck? Come to find out, two of the kids that were foster kids that they adopted, that they were getting money from the government for. No wonder they had the big screen TV and all the stuff they had here when we were looking at the house. They still had their belongings in it, but we were looking to rent. So two of the kids died here in the house. They were toddlers, and they died a month apart from each other. And we had no clue whatsoever that had went on. And being here, I truly believe in spirits and stuff. I mean, I just do. I just think that there's people. I just think that there's spirits and stuff. Even my grandma told me that. But things would happen, like we'd hear things. Or Johnny was downstairs washing clothes one day, and he had the laundry room door open. It's by our garage door, by our kitchen. And we usually keep it closed, but when we're doing laundry, we'll leave it open. And he said, he hollered up the stairs, and he's like, Michelle, did you just walk by? And I'm like, no, I've been up here the whole time. And he said, I could swear I seen somebody walk, like go by, but nobody did. Just little things like that didn't make no sense. And we found out when the investigators came to question us who we were, blah blah blah. But we told them that we just bought the house from the people. We didn't know the people. We didn't know them before we moved here, and we didn't care for them after. We just wanted to buy the house. And so he told us about the kids and stuff, and I was shocked. So we actually did buy some sage, but we hadn't used it yet, so that we could do the whatever to get out bad whatever. But it is kind of sad that two kids died in their home, two toddlers I mean, like two back to back. It's just sad that we didn't know about it, but I knew the kids weren't here when we got here, so I knew something had happened. Um, but the woman, she looked like she kind of didn't give a rat's ass about nobody but herself anyway. So you can read somebody, when the way they carry themselves and stuff. But anyway, so yeah, we got some sage. We just haven't burned it yet. Um, but yeah, so that's kind of wild. But there's still things that happen. Like, I don't know. And nobody be home but me. I can be sitting downstairs in the living room watching TV, and our bedroom's right above it, and I'll hear creaking and cracking. And it ain't hot or cold outside, so it ain't the house settling, like it does. I'm saying they did none of that. And I said, I'm glad we didn't ask where the kids died at in the house, because it would really mess me up. So I told Johnny, I said, I hope they didn't die in our bedroom or something. That's why we hear stuff all the time. I'm hoping. So let's see here. Mess around and see what's I'm learning. All right, who's out there? You guys know you got to do roll call, because I don't know, the things keep flashing. I guess I'm just not used to it anymore. Oh, gracious. It's a Friday night. I tell you what, it's already 10:47 here. Where's that where you guys are at? Bike Bob, Bike Bob, Bike Bob, Bike Bob. What's up? How you been? Okay, cool. I know Eddie and them's gonna hang out with me. Kelly ain't gonna hang out with me. I'm about to break up with Uncle Cal because he didn't come in here. I'm about to break up with him, guys. It's gonna be a bad breakup too. Bad, bad, bad. So, I'll talk about it briefly, but I don't want to talk about it too long because it's not going to end well. So, um, so all you guys on my Facebook, you already see it, already know. But come Tuesday, um, we're going to be putting Duke down. I'm putting him to sleep. I shouldn't say putting down. That sounds terrible. But my dog of 15 years, and you guys know Duke has been on jammy time, and yeah, we have to put him to sleep. He's got he has lymph nodes, or he has nodules all over his body. He has like tumors all over his body. Can't really see him, but he's got one big one. But he had some. He was neutered. Yeah, neutered. Um, but where his gonads were, they started, bulging a little bit because of tumors, cysts and tumors. Well, one of them popped back there, and I've done everything in the world. I've cleaned. I've every. There ain't nothing I ain't tried. Took him to the vet. Tried to see if they could lance it or sew it up or help me out. And the vet said, "Sorry, we can't do nothing for you. All that tissue back there is dead. It's cancerous, and you know it's not good." So take him home, and then you'll know when it's time. Well, it's been a couple of months, and it's 4 or 5 times bigger than it was. I mean, it's bad. It's ridiculous, and I just can't. I still was trying, but it ain't happening. So, he has to wear diapers in the house. He still uses the bathroom outside, but he has to wear diapers in the house because the wound leaks so much. I don't want it on my carpet and stuff. And I do have him gated off in my living room. We had him in the dining room, but I made it into my gym. So we got him gated off into the dining room. He can't go but so far. He don't need to be going far anyway because I know walking, he's now starting to hurt a little bit more. I do give him aspirin. I do give him a Benadryl each day to just kind of woo-saw him. And he did take all his vet antibiotics and pain meds, but they didn't give me any more. So I had bought some fish antibiotics from the what is it, the prepping nurse prepper. Johnny keeps up with it. Well, we bought amoxicillin online, and I give him one a day just to kind of help keep the inflammation down. Not that it's probably helping or not, I don't know. But that's what I give him each day to try to help him. But nothing's worked. It's just too far. No matter what I do, it's not helping. And the smell is just, I can't even tell you guys what it smells like. And I'm cleaning, and I'm shampooing, and I'm carpet fresh, spray, changing his bed every other day, and washing covers. Washing, he has his own blankets, and I keep washing them and washing them because even with a diaper on, he gets back there and starts biting, and he'll tear it. But anyway, it's got to be done. So Tuesday's gonna be a bad day. It's gonna be a really, really bad day. So that's what's going on in my neck of the woods. He's 15 years. He's been a loyal dog to me. So it's gonna be a tough one for sure. Yeah, Biker Bob, not here. They're oh, not here. They're not. Now they're saying there's a whole new strand coming through, and it's never. Oh, excuse me. It's never ending. Like, they lifted the mask and all that stuff if you were vaccinated. Lifted all that stuff here in the United States and da da da. Now some places are starting it back up because they said there's a new strand or the variant is out there, and that the hospitals were overrun, and like, I don't know, here we go again. I don't even. Ugh. And why is I said I wasn't going to talk about it, which I'm not talking about COVID. Why is China not being held responsible for this? Why are they not paying for this crap? Why are they not footing the bill for America? They let that shit loose, and they let that shit come over here, and now look. So I think they should be paying for everybody's funeral that died of COVID. Every one of them, China should be paying the family settlements for their loved one being gone, and paying for these people to be buried. That was something called variant or something. Maybe I misheard. But I think China should be held accountable. And so far, I don't see nothing. I ain't seen anything. I ain't seen nobody. If the United States had done that and sent that shit over there, we'd have hell to pay. And you guys know that. But nobody hadn't done anything. So, I don't know. They need to be doing something. And this the stimulus package and all that stuff. I understand. Hey, I'm all for getting a little bit extra money to help out on stuff, but there comes a time when it needs to stop because our grandkids are gonna suffer. Our grandkids are gonna suffer because we're gonna be so far in debt that it's gonna take eons if we ever get out of it, which we won't because we're already in debt anyway. So our grandkids are gonna suffer for all this, and I just definitely don't want my grandkids to suffer. Right, Eddie. I know. Me and Johnny are political people, but I try not to talk about it because me and him to have some heated discussions at the house. I mean, not arguments. I mean discussions because we're on the same page, and we discuss this stuff, and it gets hot and heated, and we both have to back down because it gets because it's like, man, this is just stupidness, really just stupidness. I mean, not it just. Somebody go dig up Ronald Reagan, bring that man. I mean, I'm sure he probably voted for Biden, so we'll go ahead and dig his bones up and bring them on back. Anybody know somebody knows do voodoo or bring people back from the dead? Yeah, Kelly, I tell you, well, all people were supposed to be getting money for the 15th, the money for the stimulus thing for the 15th for the tax thing of a jigger for the kids. What do you need?
You have a cat to go?
Yes, I do. Bye. Leave the cat alone. She's sleeping. Leave her alone. Leave her alone. Well, don't, because then she'll be all up here on my desk. Let her sleep. All right, let me do my. As Ziva wakes up, she'll be all up on my desk, and she will beg and beg and beg for treats, and she don't stop till you get up and you go give her treats. And that's the only way I can get her off my desk if I'm working. Like if I'm doing my bling and stuff, I have to be careful because she'll be walking all in it and moving it and scattering it, and it's just like. Well, Kelly, you better get on it and check all that about the stimulus. If it's owed to you. That's another thing I thought was crazy because half people didn't get it. Then some people got somebody else's and just all kinds of mess. Like they were not prepared to be giving out money when it didn't get to the rightful people. I don't even think my mom got her second one or something, and she's on this, or she's on SSI. I mean, she's older. She's 80 years old, so and she ain't seen nothing. She said she was gonna call the White House though and get her stimulus. And you guys just gotta know. I've talked about my mom. My mom's out. She's like, I'm gonna call the White House. I got the number. I'm gonna call the White House. And I'm like, you go, girl. You just go ahead and call them. Let me know what they say too. Yeah, that's the case for sure. It ain't really called the White House now. It's called the Trader Joe's. I'm sorry, I didn't vote. I was going to because I told my daughter. I said I'll go, but it was too late for me to go and vote. I've never voted in my life, but I was going to go register to vote. Because of what was going on. Now I don't care who likes Biden. I don't care who likes Trump. I don't care. I mean, because really, I don't have no say in it because I didn't vote. So, but I have a say in how I feel about it. And I'm sorry, Trump has his way about him, but he's out. He's direct and he's spoken and whatever the case. But he may be an ass and he does make slide comments and stuff and can be obnoxious sometimes and stuff. But you gotta say, and I will say he did do something for us. He did help us in a lot of ways. Um, you got your good and your bad. But I'm sorry. But Biden is way too old to be in that White House. I'm sorry, but if you guys have not seen him, the slurs, just the way he acts, the wibbly wobbly. I mean, like, come on, guys. I mean, we need we need some backbone up in there. We need some. We need to get America back on track, people. Find somebody. I mean, find somebody. Well, Kelly, I didn't really like either one of them either, but I would have picked Trump way before I would have picked Biden. Biden was already in, and I said I want to talk politics, but I just got to get this out. Biden was the vice president in the White House already. He didn't do shit then for us. Now, how you think you're gonna put him in the White House to be president and he gonna do shit for us? I'm saying nothing. The only thing Biden did when he was in the White House is sniff little 12-year-old girls' hair and try to touch all of them, and that's true. But I mean, that's how I feel about it. I have this big thing about, and you guys know this too from me being on Jamestown. I tell you, I don't like old men and stuff touching me and being around me, and there's your space and mine because I just creepy old men. Biden is a creepy old man. I'm sorry, but he is. I call it as I see it. And as a person who has been through that growing up, I can look at him dead in his face and tell you that he is a predator. You can't tell me no different. Look at that man and tell me. Look at his eyes and tell me. No, 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 Eddie. No, no, no. Not. No. He'd shut it all down. He'd shut it all down. Yeah. Nope. He's a good drill sergeant, but he's not a. Yeah, he'd shut it all down. Yeah. Yeah, I just don't give him a big head. He thinks such stuff as that right there. But I mean, I'm just saying, I didn't really care for Trump. Really, I didn't. I liked his way of doing things as far as politically and for our country. No, I didn't like the mouth he has on him and stuff. Some of the things he said and did, some of his past, whatever. But I have to say, he did do something for America, and we were getting on the right track. Where are we at now? The whole thing was a joke. I mean, seriously, guys, it was a joke. And I'm not into politics like that. I mean, I do talk about them and know about them, and I'm smart about them, but I don't get really involved in it. That's why I didn't vote. But anyway, enough about that old thing. He's gonna be in a nursing home for long anyway. It won't be long. And Milani, you got Milani, beautiful, carries herself, speaks 5 different languages. Like, I mean, I'm telling you, very, very, just overall great first lady. And then you have Biden's old hag over here wearing like the 1800s clothes and stuff. Like, I'm just saying, her hair. Somebody need to do something with her hair. I'm just saying, somebody need to give her some conditioner because her hair looks so dry. I hope nobody smokes around her because that's just gonna go up like that. I mean, I'm telling you. All right, Eddie, you guys have a good night. Thank you. I mean, you just have to. If I do another pop-up chat, you'll see it. Hopefully, you guys will see it. You guys have a good night. Thank you for coming in. Kelly, you need to get on that. You need to start getting on there and do some calling. That's what I would do. Do some calling. Yeah. Yeah, there just ain't much going on YouTube anymore, or is it just me? Don't seem like there's much going on anymore. I mean, all I see is like Ghost Ninja. I think I remember them. Yeah. That's the only ones I see. I only see like one other in my feed that's even having a chat. So it's just that's what I'm saying. The people must not have just chats, many chats anymore, right? I don't see any. Yeah, Johnny's gone to Alabama to that funeral, so I get the whole bed to myself tonight. I am just like super stoked. And we have a king size bed, but it don't feel like a king size bed with two people in it. Because I don't know, Johnny tries to move my way all the time, and I'm trying to move that way, but I like to keep my feet out, sleep cockeyed kind of, because I want that. Yeah. Kelly, I hate they ain't done nothing about it. You just got to keep on them. Yep. I guess you don't, when you click on the dots by somebody's name anymore, I guess you can't go to their page and see no more. They knew that or something. What am I doing wrong? I guess you can't do that anymore. I guess not. So many changes, so little time. For sure. Yeah. Yeah. Uncle Hal said he'd catch us on the flip side. He's winding down, but he wants to be on here. And I tell you what, I might stay on here for just a few more minutes, and then I'm probably gonna head out and work on a few things, and then I'm gonna probably hit the bed because I didn't sleep well last night. Well, I stayed up most of the night, but I took like a 10-minute, 15-minute nap. But just trying to get some stuff done. And then Johnny was preparing, to go to Alabama today. I'm sure he's probably, I don't know, he might be calmed out by now. That's a long drive. I mean, he drives for work all the time, but not that far. I think he said it was 13 hours, 12, 13 hours. He just drove. I don't like driving. I don't like riding, and I don't like driving anymore. I mean, I used to like to travel a little bit more than what I do, but not anymore. I am a true homebody. I don't like going anywhere unless I have to. And I definitely don't like crowds. I mean, I don't know what it is, but I just can't do crowds anymore. I guess I've become antisocial. I guess that's what you could say. Antisocial. What happened here? Oh, wrong way. was it? Oh, that's the ear drink. Johnny bought me some earpods. Earpods. I'll say earpods. Yeah, they're not Apple brand, but you can't tell, but they are pink. I haven't synced them yet to my phone, but I wanted some so that I could, when I exercise and stuff, I can. But I hadn't really tried them out yet because I needed some. I'm not paying for AirPods. I'm not paying $200 for two little tiny earbuds. That ain't gonna happen. I mean, I love Apple products because, you know, I got my business phone, and then I got my regular phone, and then, my iPad, and all, I'm all for some Apple products, no lie. But I ain't paying $200 for no earbuds. Not gonna happen. And they don't come with the new iPhones. I don't have the new iPhone. I want the iPhone 12, but until my 10 Max breaks, I won't be getting one. Because this is like brand new. Like I've had it for a few years now. I think 2 or 3 years now. Not a crack, or break, or scratch. And it's like my other one. This is a 6 plus. No scratch breaks. Now my daughter used it and she made the screen all nasty because they gotta touch everything and then touch my screen. I guess gotta clean that. But the glitter down. Gets out there, it sits for a while. You mesmerize the glitter. But no scratches or nothing. Like that's the way I do my stuff anyway. I'm not one to tear my stuff up. Everything, when you pay money for something, you need to take care of it. You can't, you don't deserve it if you can't take care of it. And that's what I understand about some people's vehicles. Oh my Lord. I've had a few friends to post pictures on Facebook, and I can't say anything because I don't want to hurt feelings or, rub somebody the wrong way. But I had feelings. I mean, I tell you what, it's like, I don't know what these people's houses look like, but I can't imagine. When I get my vehicle, if I drink something or I eat something, which I normally don't eat my vehicle just because I just don't. But if I eat something or I have a paper towel, wipe my nose, whatever, I put it in the door of my Jeep. So does the passenger door of the Jeep. So does the passengers in the back door of the Jeep. And when you get out, whatever's in that door, you take with you and put in the trash. That's my rule. So I don't have anything in my Jeep. There's no paper, there's no cups, there's no bottles, there's not a giblet of paper in my Jeep. Because I've taught my kids, take trash with you. Don't leave trash up in my Jeep. Because as soon as the bottle starts rolling around in the back seat and I'm driving, I will lose it. Because everything has to be still in the Jeep. Like I can't have stuff rolling around in there. So, yeah. I just imagine how some of these people live. I just can't even, I can't. I just can't. Guys, I can't. Now, I must say, I'm not as tidy as I used to be. Like, everything's clean, everything has a place, but I do skip things sometimes, whereas I used to not do that. But now that I'm older, I have to tell myself or remind myself, Michelle, leave it alone. It's fine. You don't have to stand there another 30 minutes to make sure, like, it's fine. All right, roll call. She's in here. Anybody watch any good like comedies? I know there's so many shows out there, but anybody had any new like sitcoms or comedies that are good that I haven't seen? Because I like to watch stuff that's funny. I like to laugh, like because I just don't like all this seriousness and crying and boohooing. I don't need all that on me. I need some fun, you know. So I've watched. I don't know. I've watched. I mean, like I said, I've watched whole Netflix, I believe, but anything that was worth crap anyway. So I have Netflix, I have Hulu, I have Disney Plus, I have Philo, um, Prime, oh, excuse me, Amazon Prime, and then I have the interwebs and all that stuff. But uh, but yeah, I need something funny. I need something like cool and funny, like Supernatural, Vampire Diaries, um, True Blood, or Z Nation. I don't know if you guys have seen Z Nation, but it's funny as heck. I mean, it's about zombies and stuff, but it's my cup of tea. Man, it just has its funny parts, and I like it. Like Supernatural, it has its funny parts. So I really like. Oh, do you pay for YouTube Red, Kelly? That shit's expensive. I do the Philo. Philo is $20 a month, and it has live, TV live channels. It's got quite a bit to choose from. Oh, okay. But I do the Philo. It's $20 a month. Like I said, it's got live TV and stuff. And I watch like Bar Rescue, Dr. Phil in the morning sometimes. I like watching my westerns, like Gunsmoke and all that. It comes on. And there's just a lot of stuff, that comes on it. It's like $20 a month. I won't pay for Hulu or no YouTube. I'm not paying no $50, $60 a month for that stuff. It just ain't gonna happen. And so I do Philo, but then my daughter has Netflix, Disney Plus, Hulu. Yeah, those. And she pays for those, but we watch it here. And then when Max comes here, he watches it here. So that's why, she pays for that. But we have access to it if we want to watch something. I don't watch Hulu. I watch Netflix most of the time. I love my Lucifer. Um, I like Netflix. Yeah, there's that too, but it don't work good here with me at our house. Yeah, you think it'd be easy to get just regular channels like NBC, ABC? No, it don't work like that here. They don't. No, they want you to pay for the app to watch a show, and I'm like, I'm not paying for something, And antennas don't pick up good here. I have a ton, and they don't work. And I ain't paying for cable and all that mess. That's just ridiculous. If it's more than $5, it's too much because I'm cheap. It's able because of my glitter. Now I'm not cheap for that. But yeah. I mean, we have Fire Sticks on all our TVs. And so with the Fire Stick, you can actually, go to like Couch Tuner, Solar Movies, the 123 movies, and all that stuff, F movies, and watch stuff, through the Fire Stick on there for free. But it's kind of, you have to get through. Yeah, I don't either, Kelly. I have Fire Sticks all through the house. We have uh, one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, seven, eight. We have 8 Fire Sticks, but we have more TVs than that. But we have 8 Fire Sticks, and the kids all have smart TVs, so they don't need the Fire Sticks. But we have smart TVs too. But I like Fire Sticks, so we still use the Fire Stick even though we got a smart TV. I know it makes no sense, but with the Fire Stick, I can connect everything. So, and plus I can control it through my phone and all that good stuff. So, if you want to get, technical about, doing stuff, um, I do have my Alexa throughout the house, and we have we have them plugged up on each floor that we talk through. Like I'll send out an alert, or if dinner's done or something, I'll, you know, call her, and when I do, she'll make the alert for me and stuff. So yeah. Well, maybe tomorrow. I mean, tomorrow's Saturday, but maybe tomorrow we might have a little pop-up chat or something. That's not set in stone. You got to see what goes on tomorrow. Sometimes I don't want it to be too late, but then if it's too early, if it's still daylight, I maybe still outside working because tomorrow I got to cut grass. It's got to be done. It's rained so much. It got muddy out there in our yard stuff because we have clay and stuff, not just dirt, because our house is built. So I have to let that dry before I can go pushing the lawnmower through it. So then, now the grass is higher because I'm waiting for the rain to dry up. So it's like a full day. Get the boys out there to help me some, for sure. I need to borrow a couple of goats, I guess. They'd have that stuff cleared. I don't know. Chickens might do that too. Put them on some leashes. I'll tell you what, them chickens' feet can tear the heck out of a yard. We even put grass seed down where they had made such a mess. Like digging. They hear a worm, they got a hearing. They hear a worm or a bug, they're gonna go to China trying to find that thing. They don't stop till they get it. They'll tear it all up, move everything. They don't mind. All right, guys, I'm gonna call it quits for tonight. I thank everybody watching, and I'm gonna go and like I said, tomorrow maybe we can have like a pop up. Okay, I might be on here tomorrow. I don't know if he will or not. I'm not gonna promise you, but anyway, thank you guys for hanging out with me, and it was good to see and talk to everybody that was in here, and yeah, maybe tomorrow, and then I'll have some sleep too, so it won't be so bad. I need to be working on cups, but I don't know. Tomorrow I might not do that. Tomorrow I might just relax and take tomorrow off, because I'm way ahead of schedule on the ones that I'm making now. I'm like way ahead of schedule, so I got plenty of time. But thank you guys, and we'll talk to you soon.